Hey, what's up guys? This is Zudon again and I'll be reviewing for you today Transformers 2007 Allspark Powers Autobot Camshaft. Now this figure is quite old, but I've really been wanting to make a review on this figure, so it's going to be a full review, so please bear with me. What you can see here is he's a sports car, but he didn't say what brand of the car it is, so that's for us to guess what car it is. But in Malaysia, this car looks very similar to the Proton Saga car. And for the color scheme, he's primarily grey in color with some black and dark blue for the design of the car here. This is a better repaint of the Swindle mold, and overall it's a lot nicer, but the sad thing is Hasbro did not paint the car tires, the rim of the car tires grey like the Swindle mold, so that's a downside, but it's still okay. Now you can see there's tail lights painted here, which is a nice touch. The car has clear windows, clear blue windows. You can see some robot junk in there, and the headlights are a clear blue plastic. That's quite a nice touch too. There's a tiny red Autobot symbol at the front over here. The grille is black in color, and on the underside you can see a dark brown color here. That's the one of the color schemes of the robot mode. And there's a gap in the middle of the car here, which would have been good if it were filled up. But anyway, not a big problem. Now here there's a gimmick. Oops, sorry. The gimmick of the car is when you push on the button here, a cannon pops out. Not the best, it's quite interesting. He rolls fine. He rolls just nicely. Oh, sorry. Now on with the transformation. First of all, remove the car, open the car doors, like so. And at this point you, hang on, yeah, okay. Remove the arms first, like so. And since you can already see the forearms, just fold it out, like so. Same from the other side, fold it out. Now, okay, earlier on the car hood was connected here, so separate the back of the car like that. And this is the auto mode. Push down the hood, the head springs up. Nice touch. Split the legs, and you can see there's a hole here. This is where the cannon goes. So fold up the cannon, slide it in, all the way in, like so. Fold down the upper half of the body, and you have the upper half done. Fold down the legs. Now turn the waist around 180 degrees. Fold out the legs like so. It's a heel spur. Fold out the legs, the foot here too, heel spur. And now fold in the knee guards. And there we have Camshaft in his robot mode. Now, I actually don't like the way he looks this way, because first of all, you see that the head is just protruding out of the body, so that makes him look a bit like a hunchback, and in a way, so I don't really like it. Here also, because you fold in the window panels for knee to make it as knee guards, there's a gaping hole going through the leg like so. So what I do is, for the knees, I just don't transform this bit. I just leave it out like this. So it also makes up for the hole here, and it makes the leg more complete, in my opinion. I prefer it this way. And for the head, I fold up the upper half of the body like so. Fold, push down. This is on the spring, but I push down this bit. Keep my finger there, and you notice that for the hood of the car, there's a double hinge over here. Now you want this. I use this hinge to support the back of the head so it doesn't spring back. So I push the whole thing up, so like that. Okay, so now the back of the car is pushed more towards the back. I mean, the hood of the car is pushed closer to the back of the robot. Now I'll just do the final adjustments. Oops. There we go. And there is Camshaft. Now, in my opinion, this is a cooler look for Camshaft, and I've always been transforming him this way, as well as for my Swindle figure. Now, as for articulation, he's supposed to have a ball joint for the head. He does have it, but because of the bits of plastic at the side of the head here, it hinders the head articulation, so he really cannot move the head. But if you do opt for head articulation, just trim off this part here, then you're fine, you're settled. There's shoulder ball joint, elbow joint, and hand wrist ball joint here. There's a waist articulation due to transformation, and there's a hip ball joint, knee joint, foot joint, but it only goes up and down like this. So the foot joints are not so articulated, so in a way he's more articulate than a couple of figures, but also less articulate than some of the better figures out there. But in my opinion, for a movie figure, he's actually reasonably articulate already, because a lot of movie figures have lack of articulation as a sacrifice for a better aesthetic look. Now some people, the car doors are on ball joints, so you can fold them back however you wish for style and design. That's up to you. So that's it. There's some Allspark blue, as you can see over here, and also the forearms here. But there's not too much of it, so it doesn't spoil the paint scheme a lot. So here he is next to Swindle, just for comparison. So as you can see, there's more color variation for this camshaft color scheme compared to Swindle, because this is like a plain red color slapped onto him. So camshaft is a better figure overall in terms of the color scheme, as well as well, let's just say camshaft does give the mold the best of the mold. Now downsides of the mold, the shoulder-like arms. Now some people cannot get over it. I've heard stories like that, because he looks weird, always doing a monkey-like pose. But it's up to preference really. I actually don't mind the arms. I've gotten used to it. And some people may not like the drone head, because most Transformers have a decent face sculpt and not just a lens on it, but I'm also fine with it. So would I recommend this figure? If you are still looking for one and you can find one, I'll say no if you don't like the drone head and you don't like the movie line, because it has movie line aspects to it, movie line styles. But if you like a decently simple transformation and I also like the movie Transformers and you can get over the head sculpt, then go for it. So this is Autobot Camshaft, and brought to you by Zudon, and hope to see you again soon. See ya.